Hello everyone, I am Farida and today we will explore word formation processes. Word formation processes discuss how new words are created in language. These processes help language evolve and adapt to new needs. Word formation processes are important for learning a language and keeps its identity strong. It makes learning easier. Understanding how words are built helps learners guess meanings and build vocabulary faster. Recognizing patterns. Learning rules like it means not helps in understanding and using new words. Although it makes communication better, knowing how to form words improves speaking, writing, and comprehension skills, although it preserves the identity of the language. The first process we will talk about now is derivation. Derivation is the most common way of forming new words in English. It involves adding small parts of the language known as suffixes to create new words. These affixes are not always listed separately in dictionaries, but play a significant role in word formation. Affixes come in two main types, prefixes and suffixes. A prefix is added to the beginning of a word, like in unhappy, or miss in misunderstand or misrepresent. A suffixes is added to the end of a word, like full in joyful or less in careless. Some words even have both, like the word disrespectful, which has the prefix dis and the suffix full. These affixes help form a wide variety of words and can change the meaning or function of the base word. The next one is borrowing. The act of borrowing is common way language expand their vocabulary. This happens when one language adopts words from another, often due to culture contact, trade, or other forms of exchange between different groups of people. The borrowed words are then adopted and used in everyday speech, sometimes with slight changes in pronunciation or meaning. More interestingly, English has borrowed a significant number of words from many different languages, which have enriched the vocabulary and reflected the influence of other cultures. Here are some examples of borrowed words in English. Déjà vu, borrowed from French, kindergarten from German, cafe from French, sushi, tsunami, and karaoke from Japanese language, cliché also from French language, and finally safari from Arabic language. After that, we have conversion. Conversion, also known as category change or functional shift, occurs when a word changes its grammatical category but returns the same form. For example, a noun can become a verb, or an adjective may function as a noun. This process is typical of modern English and involves no addition or subtraction from the word. Now, how conversion works. Noun can become a verb. Like bottle, we can say we bottled the juice. Or vacation, we can say they are vacationing in Florida. Here we use a noun and change the grammatical category and make it a verb. Also, verbs can become a noun. Like guess, we can say take a guess, or spy. We can say here's a spy. Here we change the grammatical category from verb to a noun. Moreover, further verb can become a noun. We can say the company planned a takeover, or he's just a wannabe. Here we change the grammatical category from takeover to a takeover, or want to be to wanna be. So they become a noun instead of phrasal verbs. Furthermore, the adjectives can become a verb or noun. Like dirty, we can say, please don't dirty the floor. Or crazy, we can say, they are acting like a bunch of crazies. The last one is prepositions and directions as a verb. Like up, we can say, they are going to up the price. Or down, we downed a few peers. Why conversion is important? Conversion is a productive process in English because flexibility. It allows for creative and effective use of words. Cultural relevance. Words like microwave become verb to describe modern life and representing new habits and technologies. Contextual power. A single word can bring out multiple meanings depending on the context. This makes communication more effective. Now let's move to clipping. Clipping is one of the processes in which there is a reduction in the given word. This generally applies to longer words and shortened during colloquial speech. Dropping of syllables will reduce the entire word to the simplest form with which it would be uttered quicker and easier. Examples of clipping: gasoline, gas, advertisement, ad, telephone, phone, influenza, flu, airplane, plane. Names are also often clipped, such as Al for Albert, Ed for Edward, and Liz for Elizabeth. In education, there are many clippings include chem for chemistry, exam instead of examination, lab instead of laboratory, math instead of mathematics, and so on and so forth. Clipping speeds up the processes of speaking, particularly in informal situations, because words are reduced to simpler forms. The last process in our video today is compounding. Compounding is a process in linguistics that involves the combination of two or more words to result in a new word with its own meaning. In effect, compounding is a way through which languages increase their vocabulary and convey intricate ideas concisely. Compounding in English is extremely common and comes in many forms. Noun and noun, like doghouse is a house for a dog, or a website is a collection of related web pages. Adjective and noun, like a greenhouse is a structure for growing plants, or bluebird, a type of bird with blue features. Here we compounding the adjective green or blue with the noun house or bird. Also we can compound the verb and noun, like breakwater, a structure built to protect the shore from waves, or babysitter, the man or woman to look after a child. The last type is compounding an adjective with an adjective, like a kind-hearted. It means having a kind and sympathetic nature. Compounding is not limited to English. For example, in German, compounds like Lehnwort are formed by compounding Lehm and Wort. Compounding reflects the creativity and flexibility inherent in human communication. Finally, word formation is not just about creating new words. It's about shaping how we express ourselves and connect with the words around us. We have reached the end of the video. There are processes that I don't present today, but I focused on the most important points. I hope that you understood what I said and enjoyed it. Thank you and bye bye.